Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently fighting the Ottomans again, and we're making our way through here. We need to get as much war score as we can, because we are looking to take quite a lot of territory from them. We are not going to be coring either of these locations at this time. We are saving up our admin power as much as possible because we're going to need it. So what are we going to look to get here? We know for a fact that we want to kick them out of Africa, right? So this should do the trick. Who would be mad about this? Mamluks don't care. Ottomans don't care. Morocco don't care. Tunis don't care. Hormuz probably don't care. Fulo definitely don't care. Ardalan don't care. Timurids maybe care. And Hadramaut. Okay, so Hormuz is of course down here. Are they scary? Not really. How scary are the Timurids? Not tremendously. All of those nations put together might be a little scary. But with our alliance with Great Britain... Wow. Look at how little of France remains. Yikes. Spain is kind of the big bad, right? I think that's very clear. Who hates Spain? Ottomans, us, and Britain. They're not that overwhelmingly strong. Fascinating. Okay, well, we need to push through this territory, right? We definitely need to get this all done. Once we have this territory, then we don't need to fight the Ottomans again. We will need to fight Hormuz over here, eventually, but that's not a high priority with how much aggressive expansion we're going to have, particularly with the Timurids. I want to double check that again. How much was that? 57. So we would just have to wait like 4 years. That's not too bad. We'll go ahead and continue to convert, of course. And let's get these sieges done. Austria is preparing to attack the Ottomans. That's fine. We have what we need at this point. We just need to make our way up towards their capital. Yeah, we need this fort to fall. Okay. So for now, that seems reasonably fine. El Karak, the siege ended. That's looking great. We're going to head over something like this and continue to push in. Lose 50 dip power. I guess that's okay. Sure. Urbanization. Do we want to lose 1588 ducats? That's a lot of base tax. That will probably, in the end, be good. And we're making enough money that we shouldn't take out a loan here. So that'll be fine. I would like to push up here, but we certainly need to get through this fort. That is the current top priority. Once we're through this fort, we can kind of beeline towards Constantinople. Oh, looks like they're already sieging Halep. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So, do we want to get a diplomatic idea here? The answer is yes, we do. We get this merchant, and what are we going to do with this merchant? Well, we're currently pushing trade down this direction. We should probably push trade... probably this direction is what I'm thinking. So we'll come up here and transfer trade power. Cool. And this is transferring down to Zanzibar. That's probably best because our trade power in the Gulf of Aden node isn't huge. So I think that's probably for the best at that point. Cool. Okay. So this fort is going to fall eventually. Emphasis on eventually. We are going to need to build more province improvements, right? Counting houses are very valuable at this point. The siege of Sham is now over. We're going to push in like so. Beautiful. So we find ourselves at 15% war score at this time. We are losing ticking war score due to not having their capital. But how willing would they be to accept this right now? 165 reasons. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. So we can see that Hormuz is currently up here. We'll help them. And just look to get additional war score here. That's our primary goal. Even if we don't control this, that's fine. Okay. We, at this point, need to go directly to their capital. That is a really long route around. Okay. We're going to head over here. Perfect. So for now, that'll do. These guys are going to head up this direction. We're just looking to get as much war score as we can for the moment. Cool. Okay, so these guys need to move over into, like, Marden. And we're just making our way on up. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to cross this strait. They'd be kind of foolish to allow us to, but we'll see. Poland's already here. Noted. Okay. So we're going to continue to take over territory here. Wherever we can. 158 reasons to not accept this at this time. Which is fine. Our ports are currently blockaded. Hilarious. And we're going to continue to work on grabbing territory. Okay, we'll head down here and head up to here. Beautiful. So this is currently occupied by Poland. And that put us at 30% war score. Fascinating. So we'll see when people stop carving up the Ottomans. We are not piecing out of this war until we have what we want, right? Ottomans so discontent in our populace. Hilarious. We're going to continue to head up over this way, grabbing whatever war score we can. Cool. I would love to make our way over here, but unfortunately, we simply can't. So, what are we going to grab over this way? We'll head up over here and hope that we get there in time. There's this territory over here that's occupied by Hormuz now. We're going to back off to Mocha. Excellent. So we capture here. We're going to head up over this direction because it looks like they're sieging in these two locations. And we'll take out this small unit. Perfect. And we'll make our way over this way. So there's only so much that we can actually occupy here, right? We're going to have to wait for some of these guys. Ooh, we lost a stability. Yikes. We're definitely going to have to bump that back up. That does cost us admin power that I did not want to spend. Okay, so these guys are going to move up over here. These guys are going to head down this direction, but we're probably not going to get there in time. We're going to move down over here instead. That's a lot of admin and military power. I like it. We're going to take that for sure. That allows us, we are still ahead of time on our dip and our military tech by 5 years. So that allows us to grab trade range as well as land leader fire. I like it. So we'll get those ideas done. And it looks like they're going to fight down over here. And then they'll probably end up taking that, is my guess. So what else can we potentially occupy here? Well, we're going to need to come down and deal with these guys. For sure. And we're going to need 2 armies to do it. So we'll head down and deal with these particularists. National Unrest -1, yes please. We've got this down over here. Something about Hormuz occupying a province? Yeah, that's this up here. Noted. So for now, we're going to park these guys up here. Actually, we're going to move directly across to Constantinople if we can. The moment we can. Okay, we win this battle. That's expected. So if we can make our way across... In fact, I'm going to force march here. And now we go. Oh, we did not make it. Let's see. A free stability. Yes, please. If these guys leave again, then we're going to try to go across. War score is kicking war score is neutral. Okay, noted. They would not accept this. They have 110 reasons not to. And that's fair enough. Like, we don't have enough war score to force this, right? We definitely don't. Oh, they're leaving. And over we go with our force march on. We made it. Beautiful. We'll turn the force march off. Now, if they peace out here, we should... Would we get black flagged? I don't think we'd get black flagged. We should be able to siege Constantinople at that point. Okay, so we're going to move in down over here and attack this force. We need to hold Cairo, of course. And there we go, no problem. We'll spread these guys back on out. Cool. So the question now becomes, who's going to blink first on this one? We've got a bit of a stalemate here. We lost our statesman, and we should definitely get a new advisor here. Spy network construction isn't great, but we'll take this guy for the power. Okay. Who's gonna peace out first here? We'll see. For the time being, I do want to think about... Yeah, these temples are all kind of bad. I want to think about building additional counting houses. And making additional money. That's always good. Cool. So if this is now in a stalemate, should we attack Fulo? The answer is yes, we should attack Fulo. In we go. We're going to have no real problem with this. We stack wiped both of their forces. Beautiful. We can invest in an admin tech. That would be nice to have. No doubt about that. But I'm not going to spend the power on that at this moment. So we're going to head up over here. And we're just keeping an eye on the Ottoman situation. They're fully occupied at this point. Somebody's going to have to blink and peace out. The question is who's going to. We'll find out. There's a core finishing up. Again, we don't want to do these cores for the moment. We'll get there. Excellent. And we're going to have to start looking for opportunities to fight Spain. They have a lot of allies. Including, like, Venice, who I believe is reasonably powerful. Indeed, they are. Ottomans were building a spy network. Who could have seen that coming? Okay, so that siege is underway. And we're mostly just chilling as far as the Ottomans go. There's nothing else to do. We have what we can have, and we're just waiting. Does the AI end up piecing out? Probably, eventually. The question is when. So this siege is going to end soon, and the Fulo War will end. We will core those, because those will be giving us overextension. So that'll be fine. Tunis is raiding our coast. Very rude. A new religion, huh? Strange rituals involving some kind of balls. Football. Oh, that is a strange religion indeed. Well, we'll gain 10 legitimacy. Cool. Allied with Morocco. Fascinating. Our truce with Morocco is over in 1747. We won the Siege of Tikrir, that's great, and we're going to head out over this direction. We're, of course, going to full annex these guys, and nobody really cares too much about this, all things considered. We'll take 215 gold, full annex them, and we will core all of these that are giving us overextension. Beautiful. Everything else we're not going to core for the moment. And that's looking good. I do want to build additional counting houses. And we'll get those underway. Beautiful. It was Morocco. Definitely Morocco. Fantastic. Oh, hey! Somebody pieced out here. Beautiful. We're leaving these guys where they are. But let's go get ourselves some more war score. We need to leave these guys in the Ottoman territory, for sure. But let's get ourselves some of this territory. Beautiful. I'm not sure that Austria can actually get across here easily. Mamlukian separatists down over this way. I'm going to send this army to go deal with those. That looks good. Heretics are converted, and we will continue to convert. Wonderful. So let's get ourselves what we can war score-wise. I'm actually going to split off some forces here, and we're going to grab everything off over this way. And let's head up over here as well. Cool. That should do for now. So that's going to net us quite a lot of war score. We just occupied over here, so let's head down to Sinjar. Beautiful. Britain is asking us to aid them against France, Denmark, and Provence. I doubt that they need the help. They don't need the help. We're not going to help them. I mean, we're going to say we're going to help them, but we're not really going to help them. We've got other problems right now, right? So this is okay. And I'm going to move some of these forces out over this direction. Beautiful. We just got Kayseri, so let's head down over this way. Cool. I'm going to split off a few forces over here as well. I want to make sure that we're grabbing this stuff fairly quickly, right? So we'll just do something like that for the time being. Okay. All of these guys are going to start making their way over this way. We don't want to be too spread out in case the Ottomans start actually building forces. They do have some manpower with which to build forces. So that's noted. The Mamlukian separatists are out over here now. We'll go deal with them. Okay, these guys should definitely be moving over. Beautiful. Mosul has been occupied. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's head up over, like, this way. Actually, let's go over here. Cool. I want to have a bit of a, like, clear demarcation between these two armies. So that'll be fine. Okay. So we're going to continue to push up this direction. And apparently the phone is ringing. I apologize for that. Cool. We're going to push up this direction. And head down over this way. These guys are really going to make a beeline for that fort. Beautiful. Grouping these together and heading up over here. We'll have all of this under control. Fantastic. So this is earning us a lot of war score, right? Quite a lot of war score. We're up to 45. They have 113 reasons not to accept this at this moment. Kanem-Bornuan separatists down over here. We can send this army over to deal with them. It'll take them a while to get there, but that should be fine. I'm going to send these back over to Mocha. Excellent. So these forces are going to move upwards. We're eventually going to need to group into here, right? So let's move our way in, but I'm going to have these guys go here. We can't go up over this way just yet until we've finished this siege. So these can all be grouped back together. And we've got basically all of this area under occupation, bringing us to 47% war score at this time. 109 reasons not to accept this. Of those, nearly all our demands exceed war score. So they just had revolutionaries spawn. We're going to walk down over here for now and start dealing with their revolutionaries. We might get pushed out of... Actually, no, we won that. Okay, we won Constantinople. Cool. I wish that we, you know, took over the whole thing, but alas. We're going to have to wait a little bit here. Hopefully this fort falls here. It does. So now we're going to bring these guys in, and we're going to take this over. Like so. We can, at this point, grab our next mill tech, and we're only 1 year ahead of time. It is currently May. I think this is acceptable. We'll grab that. And that's looking good. We are, of course, going to group this together, and these guys are going to take this real quick. There's another conversion finishing, and let's continue to convert. Oh, I missed this up over here. Okay, we'll grab that after we've finished up this battle. Looks good. So we find ourselves at 54% in terms of war score. Yeah, that's this location. 21% on this siege here. We're going to be able to get a little bit more up this way. That looks good. Okay, Kappa Separatists down over this way. We'll go deal with them. No problem. As expected, England doesn't need our help against France. And we've got other problems. So, I'm sure they understand. Right? I'm sure they understand. This is interesting. This territory was just ceded to the Ottomans. They didn't have two here a moment ago, I'm pretty sure. But this war didn't end. So, I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Ethiopian separatists over here that we are really close to being able to deal with. Servan has now fallen, so we are going to send forces approximately like so. And just look to full occupy this Ottoman territory. The rest of our forces can go here in an attempt to clear anything out that might be there that the Ottomans have raised up. They've not raised anything. Okay, noted. Cool. So the Ethiopian separatists won over here. Our fort should cap this back for us, I think. Yes. So that's fine. We don't need to cap that. And all of this territory is now fully occupied. We don't really need the prestige, so this is okay. We can now grab Diptech 27, which looks good to me. We'll definitely grab that. That puts us 15 years ahead of time in our tech, so that's good. As far as our admin tech goes, we're going to need more admin power than what we have. So we're still not going to be spending our admin power just yet. We didn't cap this because this unit took a little bit of attrition. Awkward. Call for peace, huh? Monthly war exhaustion. Yeah. Oh, hello. This is very interesting here. Austria took Constantinople. So now we find ourselves at 83% war score. I didn't realize that. That's very interesting. They would now accept this. Who would be angry? Timurids would be up to 63 from this now. Okay. We're definitely going to need to chill after this with 120% overextension. But let's do it. So, that is all of Ottoman Egypt under our control. Beautiful. We're going to group these guys up over here. We're going to bring these guys back home. There we go. And we really need to get coring here. Really badly. We're at 161% overextension. And we're going to need a lot of admin power. Cool. So we still need roughly another 150. Separatist sentiment is deeply unsurprising. Jalafian separatists, yeah, we're going to have a lot of separatists. So we'll head down and deal with these, no real problem. Cool. Get these grouped together, and we're going to head back to our territory. At this point, we do not need to do any additional fighting against the Ottomans. The only fighting on this coast is Hormuz. We just need this last little bit here. Mamluks entered into a military coalition against us. That is worrisome. Okay, so if they're doing that, they think that they have the people to pull that off. In which case, we should get at least one more army. Bare minimum. So, I don't think that did what I thought it would. I wanted the template. There we go. We'll get that queued up. Who else is going to join? Mamluks on their own aren't very scary. However, if they declare on us right now, problems could ensue. That said, it is time to put a cut in here, so maybe that's a question that will need to be answered next episode. So far, it's just the Mamluks that have joined. The Timurids are currently in a different war. The Timurids are the ones that we would be scared of. We're going to improve relations with them, but I don't know that that will... Actually, that might do enough. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.